The city of Seoul buzzed with life and symphony of sounds and sights amidst the bustling cities, towering skyscrapers and scenery parks. Two souls were destined to meet. Taehyung, a boy with dreams as vast as the night sky, and Vine, a girl whose heart beat with the rhythm of the stars. Taehyung stood at the edge of the Han River, his guitar slung over his shoulder. The sun was setting, casting a golden hue over the water. He strummed a few chords, lost in the melody that floated through his music was his escape, his solace in a world that often felt too chaotic. Van walked along the riverbank, her sketchbook in hand. She had a habit of drawing whatever caught her eye, and today it was the boy with the guitar. His music drew her in, each note resonating with a part of her soul she had not known existed. She found a spot nearby and began to sketch him, her pencil capturing the way his fingers danced over the strings. As the last note faded into the evening air, Taehyung looked up and noticed Swine. Their eyes met, and for a moment the world around them disappeared. It was just them connected by an unspoken understanding. Taehyung smiled, a warm, genuine smile that made Vine's heart skip a beat. "Hi," he said, walking over to her. "I'm Taehyung." "Hi, I'm Vine," she replied, feeling a strange sense of familiarity within him. Days turned into weeks, and Taehyung and Vine bond grew stronger. They would meet by the river, sharing their dreams and inspiration. Taehyung wanted to be a musician, his songs touching the hearts of people around the world. Vine dreamed of becoming an artist, her drawing conveying the beauty she saw in everyday life. "You know," Taehyung said one evening, "your sketches are amazing. They capture the essence of that moment. And your music," Vine replied, "it is like a story in itself. It speaks to the soul." Their conversation often drifted to the stars, each one a reminder of how vast and endless their dreams were. They would lie on the grass, looking up at the night sky, finding constellations and making wishes. As the month passed, Taehyung and Vine's friendship deepened into something more. They spent more time together, sharing not just their dreams but their fears and hopes as well. There were moments of quiet intimacy, like when Taehyung would play a new song just for Vine, or when Vine would draw Taehyung, capturing the way his eyes sparkled when he talked about music. One evening, after a particularly beautiful sunset, Taehyung turned to Vine. "There is something I have been wanting to tell you," he said, his voice trembling slightly. "What is it?" Vine asked, her heart pounding in her chest. "I think I'm falling in love with you," Taehyung admitted, his cheeks turning a soft shade of pink. Vine's eyes widened in surprise, but then a smile spread across her face. "I have been feeling the same way," she confessed. Without another word, Taehyung leaned in and kissed Vine softly. It was a gentle, tender kiss filled with all the unspoken emotions that had been building between them. When they finally pulled away, they were both breathless and smiling. However, life was not always kind. Taehyung faced numerous rejections from music producers, each one chipping away at his confidence. One struggled to find a platform for her art, often feeling overshadowed by more established artists. One particularly tough day, Taehyung found Vine by the river, tears streaming down her face. Without a word, he sat beside her, pulling her into a comforting embrace. "It's okay," he whispered. "We will get through this together." She looked at him, finding strength in his eyes. "Promise?" "Promise." Encouraged by each other, Taehyung and Vine decided to take a leap of faith. They started performing together, Taehyung's music accompanied by Vine's live sketches. Their unique blend of art and music began to attract attention, and soon they were performing at local events and small venues. Their big break came when a well-known producer noticed them at a festival. Impressed by their talent and chemistry, he offered Taehyung a recording contract and Vine an opportunity to showcase her art in a prominent gallery. With their dreams finally within reach, Taehyung and Vine poured their hearts into their work. Taehyung's debut album, Symphony of Stars, become a sensation, his song resonating with people around the world. Vine's art exhibition, Starlit Dreams, was a huge success, her drawing touching the hearts of many. Despite the individual success, they never forgot the journey they had taken together. They continued to perform as a duo, their bonds stronger than ever. Their love story became an inspiration to many, showing that dreams could come true when you have someone to share them with. As Taehyung and Vine's careers flourished, they faced new challenges. The pressure of fame and busy schedules sometimes kept them apart, but they always found their way back to each other. They made a pact to never let their work overshadow their love. One evening, after a long day of recording and painting, they found themselves back at their favorite spot by the Han River. Taehyung brought his guitar and Vine her sketchbook. They sat close, enjoying the quiet moment together. Do you ever wonder what the future holds? Vine asked, her head resting on Taehyung's shoulder. Sometimes, Taehyung replied, strumming his guitar lightly, but as long as you are with me, I am not afraid of anything. Vine smiled and tilted her head up to kiss him. It was a kiss filled with love, reassurance, and the promise of a future together. Under the starless sky, they knew that whatever challenges came their way, they would face them together. Years passed and Taehyung and Van continued to grow both personally and professionally. They moved into a cozy apartment overlooking the city, filling it with memories and dreams. They supported each other's careers, with Van after often joining Taehyung on his tours and Taehyung attending Van's art exhibitions. Their love deepened with each passing day, and they made it a point to never take each other for granted. They celebrated their success together and provided comfort during tough times. Their relationship was built on trust, respect, and an unwavering commitment to each other. One special night, as they celebrated the anniversary of their first meeting, Taehyung had a surprise for Vine. They resisted the Han River, where it all began. As the night sky glittered above them, Taehyung got down on one knee. Vine, you have been my inspiration, my rock, and my best friend. Will you marry me? Tears of joy filled with Vine's eyes as she nodded. Yes, Taehyung, I will. They embraced under the stars, their hearts beating in unison. The night was filled with promises of a future together, a future where their love would continue to be a guiding light. Taehyung and Vine's love story became a beautiful legend, a testament to the power of dreams and the magic of love. They built a life filled with music, art, and endless adventures. Their home was a heaven of creativity and love, always filled with laughter and warmth. As they stood under the stars now with a family of their own, they knew that their symphony was far from over together. They would continue to chase their dreams, their love and passion lighting up the night sky for generations to come. And as they gazed at the stars, they knew that their journey was only beginning, a melody of hope and inspiration that would play forever. The end.